Oh, you can do remote.
Yeah, so I can see it there. Shouldn't have took the glove off. So right now I'm not to the underground yet. Right now I'm still going down to the underground. So you can see where the underground hits right there.
Yes.
And then it kind of runs at an angle right out here to that wall. There is a Y right there. I'll show you. I don't know where the rest of that Y comes from. It comes from that end of the building. It's got to be some of those old floor drains or something.
Yeah, that are some things.
So, give me a second. I got my gloves all messed up.
But you can exactly locate it, like, right?
I already did.
Okay.
So right. So we are underground. We're at 7 feet. So this is, like I say, this is the first. We're at 8 feet. So all of this is decent. I mean, it can use. We're going to give you a price to descale it, and they go in with carbide chain and a jetter, and it gets basically descaled of everything in there and blast and jetted at the same time. So we're going to get an exact footage of this, and I'm going to call and we're going to give you a price for that option.
Okay.
Definitely helps. So there we go. My glove on. So yeah, this is a line running past the sink back there, running through the kitchen or whatever that is. And it's in, like I say, it's in for full cast iron.
So what is this so shiny?
That's my light on the end of my camera reflecting off the water. Or it's a little piece of, something. I saw a few things in there that I pushed through that got flushed. So we're still in the old cast iron. We're at 23 feet. And right 27, 20, right here. There it is, 29 feet. Well, I didn't zero out my camera. So right here is where it hits that Y. Okay?
So this Y is incorrect.
No, because it probably picks up this like this and then Y's in something like that. So, I mean, this when I hit the Y, it takes me the way it's supposed to.
Yeah.
So right here is that Y. We're making a turn now.
Oh, so it's actually this Y.
Exactly.
Not this Y.
No, it's directional.
Okay.
So everything is, this line has to come in straight more or less or come into it. Then this line's kind of coming into it. Once it hit this, it turns. And that's this right here, 30 feet.
So why do you think this is a problem?
Because
there's nothing else?
Well, I mean, and when I cleared it the other day, I told him, I believe the issue was at 30 feet. This is 30 feet. And for whatever reason, just being old and kind of rough, it's holding up paper. So now that we hit the Y, it turns. So we've turned direction now. So now we're headed. We got a little water somewhere. Heading through the warehouse.
So
now.
this morning, it was
completely clear when I came here.
Oh, did it clear?
Yes.
Oh.
I got here about 8 o'clock, maybe a few minutes before 8, and I ran everything. I ran the wash sinks over here. Everything was clear. Before this is done, it needs a clean out. You can even put it right here behind the toilet. A 2-inch clean out with a cap. That way, because it's 200 feet across, damn near. And so now, like I said, we're headed. I mean, you're just pushing a little water, nothing. See, you just any little. There we go, past it. Then it does kind of another turn-ish. Yeah, maybe not. Just looks like it.
Does look like it.
And then 50. This is all I can get to 100 feet and it gets really hard to push just because of the turns and the distance. But I located it. So we just push water. Let me flush the toilet to kind of help wash off my camera lens a little bit. I mean, descaling it is probably going to be the best option, unless you obviously ran a new one, but that's just, it doesn't need a new one. So I'm at 60. There's the water. There it comes. So that's from what I just flushed. We'll let it go back down and then I'll see a little better. Makes it hard to see.
So you think that it's backing up just because of that wire? So what's your solution on that wire?
I think descaling it, that way it's not such a rough turn, it'll make it smooth, or eliminate that line. But I think descaling the whole line is going to make a big difference. It's just very rough. There's no, I didn't see anything broken or anything. That's just, it's hard to see, but it's the same all the way. I'm at it.
Have you tried around the camera from the other side?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. So there may be something.
No, but all the water's moving. All the water's flowing out. Everything's draining. And when it backed up, the issue was back here. I cabled 100 feet from out there a couple days ago.
Yes.
100 feet gets us to the center of the shop. So, I mean, I'll pop the camera out there. Once I get this all put back together. And it's a little blurry just because of a dirty lens, but you can see it's not holding water and it's almost clean. So yeah. So we can go out and locate this right now. I'll show you where it's at. The outline.
Dejar aparato.
So yeah, like I said, it's hanging up that wide. There's nothing in there. There's nothing, you know. It's all pipe.
Okay, so the scaling is kind of the optimal.
Yes, absolutely. Especially this part where it comes to that wide. So let me go grab my stuff and we'll get it marked out.